Alright, what's going on, y'all boys? So, obviously recording on the metas right now, and I am home. I'm not gonna record from the other side because I don't want y'all to see, the house numbers and whatnot. But obviously, your boy's got the M now. So, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take a short little trip, go get some videos of the car, and also make this YouTube video because I've been slacking on making the video. And oh yeah, there y'all go, you can see the glasses. And also, just so y'all know, I got a headband on because the hair is too much, so y'all wouldn't be able to see. I already went and took some pictures and videos with it on to see, like, what it looked like and everything. So yeah, headed to the location right now. I definitely need to get some gas, but I was slacking on making the video. Well, not even making the video, but more so posting the video, because the thing is, I didn't have all the things I wanted to do to make the video. So I went and I copped a mic off the TikTok shop because I had made an iteration of the video and it came out super echoey. So we're gonna try these out today, see how this works, and hopefully, we have a decent standing mic for the YouTube videos now. I mean, it looks like it worked, or it looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna hold you, like, it looks really, really solid. So I'm hoping it'll work, but to be determined. So gonna head to the spot right now, set up like a little tripod so that way we can, properly record the car while talking, and go from there. All right, what's going on, boys? Finally made it to the spot, and we're finally gonna get down to the depths of this video. So while I posted, I saw that the main question I got was, how was I able to afford a G82 in my 20s without being a nonsensical day trader or someone who gambles 24/7? I'm going to give you a short explanation, and then I'm going to give you a long explanation, okay? So, for the short explanation, do not get discouraged and swipe away from the video. I don't need y'all doing that. I need y'all to hear me out. There's multiple routes that's gonna work, and I'm going to make sure I can cover majority, if not all of them, in this video, so that way we can all, eat and get these cars that we want and everything of the sort. So if you're coming off Instagram and TikTok, you already know what the short answer is. But for those of y'all that don't know, I actually do have a mechanical engineering degree. With my mechanical engineering degree now, I got a pretty decent job. Everybody's been also wondering about what the job is. So for the job, I can't say too much on it, but I can say that I'm working on fighter jets. Okay, so I got a pretty decent job with my degree, and I was able to get this. That's the very short answer. Very, very short. Now, how can you do it? Okay, this is where the answers get a little bit longer. All right, so you do not have to do engineering to get one of these. I can promise you that right now. There's probably people out there who are working no job that have this, okay? But I'm gonna show you a very good way and a very safe way to be able to get all the cars you want and to live the lifestyle that you want to live, that you've been seeing on TikTok and Instagram and all these other things, okay? And I guarantee you it's not day trading and it's not gambling. Of course, that's quick money, and you'll always come across that, but that's not how we're going to do it. Y'all need to get that out one time, okay? So I'm going to recommend an education. First and foremost, that's basic. I'm going to recommend an education, okay? Now, there are the more obvious ways to do it, and there's the more undeveloped ways to do it. So the most obvious ways is engineering, obviously following my path. Law, you could become a lawyer, and you could probably make around the same amount of money, if not a lot more. I'm going to be very honest with you. And then doctor, you can make even more money than both of those combined. And if you're really like that, you could go into the biomedical field and you can make just as much as both of those combined. So it's really all up to you and what you decide to do in that field. Those are, like I said, the more known fields. Now, the unknown fields, this is for the ones that, trying to find a way to cheat the system, I guess you could say. All right, you can go to a one-year university, a technical college. And I know that sounds bad, but hear me out. There are technical colleges that work. There's one called UTI. All right, I was considering going there. okay? Because I like working on the cars. I love building my cars. You feel me? If you were here before this, you know I built that G37 from the bones up. You feel me? So you know I like doing that. And there's a program where you can go and you can work on cars. You feel me? For money. And obviously you're gonna be doing like tech work, and that would be your career. But you don't have to do regular tech work for like a Toyota or a Nissan. If you excel in that program, you can work for Porsche, Bugatti, Lamborghini, a whole bunch more. Like I'm only naming a very, very short few. Okay? So there are other routes you can take. Now, besides that, I had a lot of questions on to how I was able to get through college without having so much debt. And this one's gonna take a little bit. So when it comes to coming out of college with no debt, the short term answer is scholarships. You're going to need scholarships. You need a lot of scholarships to get you through your classes, rent, all of that. Okay. With the scholarships now, you can go and you can either do really good in school, and by school I mean high school, and you can get your tuition covered either from the state, or you can get your tuition covered from other small scholarships. So for Florida, you have the Bright Future Scholarship. So if you have a high enough score on your ACT and SAT, you can get 75% or 100% of your tuition covered. And that, my friends, is the video right there for everybody in Florida. Okay. Go ahead, look into it. I don't have the exacts on me, but you can go and look into it. And if you have that scholarship and you're able to maintain it over your college career, there should be no reason why you come out with any debt. For those of y'all that don't have that luxury, or you don't have a state scholarship like that, there are other small scholarships that you could apply for that will add up to either your tuition amount for the semester or even more. And then you get paid to go to college, like I did. I got paid, I think, about $2,000 every semester to go to college. And I used it on books. Okay? So there's the Gen 1 scholarship that they offer. I think that's about $1,000 every semester. If you're going to a community college or a public university, that's going to cover about 75% or 100% of your tuition right there. Not going to lie. If you are mixed, if you have a different race that's not white, there's a bunch of scholarships. There's scholarships for anything out there, bro. You can get a scholarship for literally breathing. I promise you. Like there's ways to make money out here. So please don't be like everybody else you see on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and think, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I'm this, I'm that. Brother, you're right where you need to be. And if you dropped out of school, then you need to find a direction and move forward. I'm trying to help y'all in finding a direction. I'm always going to recommend school because it's going to get you ready for your real world job. I'm going to be very honest with you. So, yeah, let's get off of TikTok. Let's get off of Instagram. Let's get those books open, boy. Come on now.